Hey, for the benefit of the VOD, you guys know how this goes. Just going to get this stream posted everywhere. You should see a black screen for now. I'm doing something interesting with OBS this time to see how it goes. And if it doesn't go, then expect us to have to change it in the
Where are
middle.
my headphones? Fuck.
There's Game Boy in the background trying to find his headphones as I'm announcing the VOD. We're now live. Check out our stream of RTBRT here. Okay, cool, that's fine. There and here. And
This is.
Game Boy, we're live.
Hello.
We're live, bro.
Are we actually, or
We are
live.
we're actually live. I haven't
Yeah,
done
we're
the
live.
Ping. I haven't done the ping yet. We might have some early risers in the chat, but I don't think we do. I don't think anyone's in the chat.
We have hearts.
Oh, we got ours?
I don't see anyone in the chat yet. I need my.
Well, they were using like the React thing.
Oh,
We'll do it live.
hello. Don't mind me, buddy. Okay. Right, I've got the Twitter post set up. That post and a ping on the Discord. So now I'm gonna get the video open and the people should arrive. There we go. I see that there are people in the chat. Hello, people in the chat. We are live. We are streaming Raising the Bar Retail. I'm trying something different with my OBS setup today. So if nothing's working, then expect it to move around a bit. Oh, but on the stream... Oh my god, it's super
Oh, it's
laggy.
good.
Did you see how laggy that is on the stream?
Yeah. It's like
How laggy.
skipping frames right
That's
now.
terrible.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
1 second, guys.
I'm good.
That's fine.
Oh yeah, it is.
This is why I check these things. It's fine. I'm gonna have to
I
play
heard
in
my,
Windows mode, that's it. That's fine.
I heard my mic dong in the live stream.
Yeah. Yes, you
Yeah, it did.
Anyways,
The signature
what
noise.
do we got here?
Okay.
Your voice sounds a bit robotic, though. Wait, hold up. Let me hear you.
Wait, whose?
In my microphone to see how that works. Right. There we go. How do we sound? How are we sounding?
Hold up. Let me hear you really quick.
Oh.
I'm just fiddling with my volumes whilst I'm here. Subtitles, yes.
Okay. Sorry, I had to deafen there because I kept on mixing you with the live stream version, and you sound fine.
Okay. That's because I unplugged and replugged the microphone. Right, hello everyone. Welcome to our stream today of Raising the Bar Retail. This is a fan-made spin-off of Raising the Bar Redux. AKA, we do not make this ourselves within the RTBR team, but it is super cool. And so we do endorse them, and we do support this team's awesome efforts. And so we're streaming it today. We're going to go through the entire of the Division 1 release, which is currently out, which I think goes up to the end of Root Canal. And with me today is one of the development leads of Raising the Bar Retail, Dimitron.
Hello?
There we go. And he's going to be talking an awful lot
Dominic?
this stream.
Yeah. Yeah, I will talk about specific parts of the mod. You know, I'll probably talk about things I worked on. We might do a separate developer thing where other developers will talk. So, but this is the Redux stream, so this will be more of a showcase.
Yes. Yeah, that's going to be more like what it is. And otherwise, besides that, with me are Game Boy, Ozzy, and Mars. I don't know how many of these people can talk, but Game Boy, I think you can introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Game Boy, also known as Eric Stark. You'll see me in the chat as well. I'm part of RTBR, worked on the trailers, PR, game nights, posters, and a few other things. I also made Raising the Bar Retail's trailer. So if the style looks familiar, it's made by me.
There you go. And also with me, I don't think RZ can talk at all, but RZ is going to be watching along. And Mars. Can you introduce yourself, Mars?
It's
Yes, you can.
yeah, it's Sir Mars or Mike, 3D designer on RTBR.
There we go. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we're gonna run through. Now, I have not actually played this since we played the Raising the Bar Retail add-on in a community showcase stream, I want to say about a year and a half ago or something, so this should be fun. I wanted it to be my first time playthrough, and to discover things new, so good time.
This mod was originally created by Tedesor and Maldron. I have vowed to take leadership and continue the mod in their spirits and, what they intended to do. So, yeah, all credit goes to them for starting this.
Yes, indeed. Okay, let the good times roll.
Rise and shine, Mr. Freeman. Rise and shine. Not that I wish to imply you have been sleeping on the job. No one is more deserving of a rest, and all the effort in the world would have gone to waste until, well, let's just say
I may have lost connection to the dev VC. Hold on.
Still hear you.
Okay. No, I'm good. Okay. Yeah, I came up with the thing, but I think it's back now. So
wake up, Mr. Freeman. Wake up and smell the ashes.
Very cute to see
hold on. Stream is at 2 frames. It's very laggy. Might wanna figure this out before we proceed.
Yeah, that's interesting. Why?
Now arriving at
You could try streaming it at a lower resolution, like maybe.
This is not usually a problem, so bear with me a second.
Okay.
Alright,
I guess
crowd, bear with me a second.
I guess while he's fixing that, we have a question here. Hey, quick question. How long did it take to develop Division 1? Could you give us anything to estimate how long it will take to make the entire thing?
I can't give you an estimate, but we took about a year or so to develop Division 1. And it took us a while. We were still like finding our footing for Division 1. But for Division 2, we have more experience from the Division 1 release. Division 2 will be greater than ever, can promise.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Hold on,
I don't usually have problems of the stream like this. Yeah, let's see if people can hear us. Okay, cool. Right, someone sing the Half-Life 2 beta song whilst we're doing this.
Yeah, they can hear us loud and clear. It's just
the audio is fine.
Visuals,
It's just
the visuals are
the visuals.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Encoding overloaded. Consider turning down video settings using a faster encoding preset. Okay, 1 minute. Let's have a look.
Krellick, is there any way you can give me? You don't have to do it like during this stream, but editor access so I can create polls in the live chat.
I am swapping to a faster encoding method, so maybe that'll work. It'll reduce the stream quality a bit, but we'll see how that works.
To City 17.
I'm
It
just
is
testing
safer
right now.
here.
Oh, still looks a bit laggy. In fact, it's not moving. Encoding overloaded. What a bunch of rubbish. Never had this problem before, ever.
Oh no.
This is a really unfortunate time to have this problem.
It's okay,
bear
guys.
with us,
We'll
guys.
fix this. Yeah.
One's gain is cranked higher. Are they talking about me? Because I heard my voice in the live stream and I sound pretty loud.
I don't know.
Possible. It's me. Here, I'll try turning down volume just a bit.
I got it. See, I got the
Alright.
chat popped out. I need to get to the actual thing.
This is
Yeah, I have the-
really unfortunate. Sorry, guys. This is actually the first time I've had this problem with OBS in a very long time, so this is interesting. What if I stop recording at the same time? I don't even know why I do that anymore. That might make it easier on OBS to actually do things.
Yeah, it's still like really low quality. Like the frame rates.
Yeah,
Or
I'm
laggy.
looking at it on my phone. It's cool. We're working on it, folks. Patience and good mind. CPU is at
Oh my God.
1.4%.
Oh,
Yeah, Krellick,
Wait.
I sound the loudest out of everyone.
what
Right now.
what resolution do you have it at?
4K, but I usually do.
Okay.
So that's probably not it.
Okay, because sometimes I don't know if this is specific to me, but sometimes with source games when I have it at 1440p, it starts lagging a bit more. So
It's not lagging on my computer, by the way.
okay.
It's only lagging on the stream. So this is a problem of encoding the data for the stream.
Gotcha.
Hey, Krellick, so it sounds like my voice is the loudest, and you and Dimitron are pretty soft. The people in chat are saying that you sound really quiet as well.
That's interesting. Okay, I'll turn up my microphone just a tiny, teeny bit. And I've turned you down a little bit on my end as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully I sound fine now.
I just got an advert for bloody Disneyland whilst I'm trying to solve
let
this
me hear
stream
it. Hold up.
problem.
I'm gonna deafen myself.
I'm not in
Keep up.
Disneyland right now, YouTube. I'm trying
I'm
to
mute.
solve your stupid streaming problems. Encoding overloaded. God's sake. Okay, I now have it set to
Dimitron, you're loud and clear.
preset, but
Oh yeah, I'm aware my audio is mostly fine. I was just muting because you know.
interesting. I could reduce the FPS to 60, to 30, except I can't. Okay, hang on. Right, let me turn off video outputs.
So me and Dimitron sound fine. Krellick, you still sound pretty quiet.
Well, I can't easily make myself any louder without probably clipping. So
I say for this stream, just turn up volume as much as you can, guys.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be talking too much, so I'll turn down my mic volume as well, so you don't hear me. There we go.
Technical difficulties.
Or passing through on your ways to parts.
I'm just jumping around to see how the stream picks up, or if it does. Oh, I don't have an encoding overloaded error in the bottom left anymore. No,
Oh.
yes.
Let me check if it's.
Oh shit, hold up. Let me check the stream. I haven't been...
Maybe that
What?
means we're gonna have some result.
The stream is just black now. It's a black
it's
screen.
like
I did
it's-
briefly turn off the source. And
Oh, gotcha.
It's gonna be about 20 seconds behind.
Okay,
Oh, you're good, you're
trying-
good, you're good.
I'm watching.
remove,
good,
yes,
we're
it
good, we're
works.
good.
It works finally.
Okay, cool. Alright, there we go. Right, on with
Yay.
the stream. Hooray.
You have
Alright.
chosen, or been chosen, to relocate
Okay, guys.
to one of our finest
Right.
remaining...
Oh, Dimitron, I should be streaming for you. Sorry.
Yeah, stream in the dev server so it doesn't overlap.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm doing that now, so
Yeah.
you can talk
Alright.
as we're going instead of
In the
talking
Citadel, so
to the stream.
thoughtfully provided
Okay, cool.
by our
Oh, it's not
benefit.
streaming the game volume, by the way, but I mean,
City 17,
That's fine. There we go now.
you are here to stay.
Okay, there we go.
Passing through on your
yeah, well, it kind of,
unknown.
like, you know, lagged through a bit with the G-Man sequence, but, yeah, that was voiced by CW, and Shockwave, one of our mappers, did that test chamber, and it's meant to be based off the Half-Life Alpha, so a little bit of interesting trivia with the intro.
Nice, nice. Oh, let's poke around the train station a little bit. There was some Metrocops. There's a Metrocop banging on a door back here.
Welcome to
Oh yeah, you might have already activated it because it does it once, but yeah, there's a Metro cop that bangs on the door. So
Oh, we got a lot of people watching.
I thought so much of City 17.
Like a good
I
amount,
elected
at
to
least.
Establish my administration here in the Citadel.
I'm glad that
Yeah.
we now have watchers after everything went to pot.
yep,
Got like 20 people. Probably,
I'm gonna let.
technically, maybe 15 or 14, excluding the dubs. But that's a good amount.
I hear a cremator hanging out back there.
Unknown. Welcome to City
Yep.
17.
A vault with blue cuffs and stuff instead of orange, instead of green, even.
Yeah, that was well, that was a texture that that Shockwave also did, and it's meant to fit our like blue color scheme and retail color scheme a bit more. So
Cosmic asks, how close do you plan to stick to the original game?
So it depends on what aspects you're talking about exactly, but I'd say generally, in terms of story, it's just going to be the original story. In terms of levels, there will be some pretty massive changes the more you get through the mod, so, you know.
Oh, that's cool. You've
it'll-
got Metrocops in the train. Look at that.
Yeah, that wasn't me who added that, but I forget who it was exactly. It might have been Moldron or someone else who touched up this map.
By the way, Dimitron, if you didn't know this, you can pop out the live chat in YouTube, which I did
Yeah.
right here in the meeting text. So
Yeah, I have it on my phone actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously you guys can probably hear it, but the console voice actor for RTBR, Flash or Buenthius, whatever he goes by now, he voiced our Dr. Breen / console. So
Nice, very nice.
Why is Keely saying that? Hold up.
Don't drink the water. They put something in it to make you forget.
Dimitron, turn down your volume a tiny bit.
okay,
Whatever you say, Captain Vance.
That's enough of that.
Captain Vance. Yeah, that might actually be a good time to say for Division 2. Look out for this, but the citizens are gonna have custom voices, and they'll have different voices for each citizen. And they'll be voiced by a few new people. It'll be voiced by someone on our team called Scott. There'll also be a female citizen voice actor, Gracious, and there'll also be Jiminy Justin, alongside some others. So those are primary ones.
I just said it in the chat, but someone asked if they're able to ask about RTBR as well. I said keep it to retail.
Yeah, let's focus on
Right.
the retail questions today, please, folks. This is very neat. I guess the thing which you guys can inherit when Division 3 comes out too is all our Captain Vance citizens will be replaced with the Travis citizens instead. So
We have plans for what we're gonna do with the Captain Vance stuff, but that's still far in the future, so I'd rather not get into that right now.
Oh, oh, someone's having a good time back there.
Yeah. It's actually loosely based off the one in RTVR where the citizen runs away, but this time they don't get shot, so.
I gotta ask, the console cast or Bringcast for your mod, was it inspired by the commercial that is that they did for Apple?
Just like everybody else.
I am not quite sure exactly because I didn't work on the Breamcast. I more so worked on the technical aspects of the map, like Barney stuff, and the choreographed scenes. But the people who did the visuals are mostly like art passers like Moltron and stuff, and Shockwave did some of it too, so yeah, maybe not. You'd have to ask them directly.
That beer I owed you.
So
Yeah.
It's me, Gordon. Barney from Black Mesa. Hey, sorry for the scare. I had to put a show on for the cameras. I've been working undercover with civil protection. I can't wait too long till it gets to...
Oh, this is a question that I knew was going to come up. Do you plan to expand on Episode 1 and Episode 2 in the same way as RTVR Retail?
Sorry, Doc, but...
I'll actually answer that after this. But.
God! Gordon Freeman! I expected more warning.
Yeah, you and me both, Doc. He was about to board the Express to Nova Prospect.
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get in here.
Well, as long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay. Alright, listen, I gotta go, Doc. I'm taking
let the
enough
sequence
chances as it is.
play out a bit. There's an interesting question in the chat.
Good to see you.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to make your own way to Kleiner's lab. Oh, man, that's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon, before you blow my cover.
Yeah. That sequence is obviously voiced by the RTBR Barney and the RTBR Kleiner. And, you know, that's the thing we plan to do with Eli and Alex.
Mr. Entity Sam Warren and also Mr. Skeezix.
Yep.
This is one of your
Same voice
custom
actors.
combined models, isn't it?
Yes, this was made by Nuji. He actually also works on Fubar, so you will see some of his modeling work on Fubar when that is out. So, yeah.
I'm glad I can wiggle my way inside there.
Yeah, it's you know, player size, so you can look inside
There's
and grab items.
an interesting question here. Well, by Corfion. Well, speaking of retail, what about the Captain Vance? Won't Eli be like father to Alex? How would all these things add up?
To explain that, what we're gonna do exactly is we're gonna have the original relationships, and we're gonna change Eli Vance's model to kind of accommodate that. Captain Vance, I won't reveal what we're gonna do with Captain Vance, but yes, there will be the conscripts in retail. So,
When I played through retail, I thought this was cool. And this was something that I emphasized in the trailer was that your mod has these diverging paths from the regular game that kind of make you rethink how you play this game.
Right. That's part of the point with retails. Like, we don't want it to just be, you know, a reskin with RTBR stuff. We want it to be a full-on, like, mod that uses, like, the retail stuff and gets transformative with it. So, and a lot of stuff these days we've gotten more original and we're using less retail geo and stuff. So, as time goes on, it's sort of become its own thing.
So I guess the question that I have, since I emphasize a lot of this, and there was also sections that I actually were unaware that were new that I didn't see till someone else on our team saw it, but what exactly goes in the planning process of some of these diverging paths from the base game?
So our planning for these diverging paths, it's fairly like we'll see what works and what doesn't work, but we also do have some ideas beforehand, like, hey, would this path make sense, you know, in the context of, like, the area you're in? Like, you know, with this courtyard, we kind of had to consider, wait, like, would the scaffolding there work? Would the stairs work? So.
Yeah, actually right here, so Abby, our programmer in RTBR noticed this because she plays Half-Life 2 like a million times. I never noticed this, so I never knew there was something different here. But yeah, right there. I didn't realize.
I see the blue room, but also I'm just poking in here to see if you've hidden it.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not
I
much
didn't
in here.
notice this.
Are all the characters gonna be voiced by the cast? So... Oh, yep, and there's there's no child labor, since the suppression field is up. But, sorry, back to the question, all the characters we plan to have, be, like, custom voiced, some by our own cast, and some by the retail cast. As you saw in the article, we have a custom Vortigaunt voice actor now, Bobby the Bunny, and he's going to be voicing the Vortigaunts, so he'll be our de facto Vortigaunt voice.
What's the... oh, hello.
Interesting.
He's on his way. What are they holding? Are they holding...
Oh, those are cremator heads, yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. They look different from here to me. I'm just gonna...
I think they're a bit bugged out at the minute, but we plan to fix that. Yeah.
That's okay. I wonder if we broke something. I wonder if we broke something in RTBR. It seems...
No, you're good.
No? Okay. Because I haven't looked at Division 1 in ages. So I'm not...
Yeah, no, you didn't break anything in RTBR. I was saying, like, that's not something on your end.
Yeah, no, I mean...
mic check.
Huh?
Mic check.
Why?
Your mic's crackling a bit.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, you sound better now.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I just, whenever I see something wrong and it's from RTBR Division 1, I'm not convinced it's not our fault. because I haven't spot checked Division 1 in a while, so I don't know. But
well, what's interesting is that we actually ported that over from the demo, so I don't know if that's somehow carried over, but I don't know. We'll fix that when the time comes, so no worries.
No worries.
Dear Dr. Breen,
the chat's noticing it now after I called it. The 20-second delay is real.
Yeah.
Thank you for writing, concern.
This is a very cool little feature here in the wall.
I believe that was done by Kylo, although it's possible it was done by Maldron first and iterated on. So I won't call who originally made it. Again, some of these are like things you'd have to ask the developers specifically. But I can give you answers as to like general kind of stuff. So.
I appreciate the chow time decal in there, considering I hid one in train station in RTBR. I just think it's funny. I think it's a funny decal.
Yeah, I think that's why we added it, because it was in our TBR, so it's kind of a thing we just had back. But here's a question: will RTBR feature a custom soundtrack? So with a custom soundtrack, yeah, we obviously have one. It's in Division 1. There's gonna be a song that actually plays when you walk outside of the building. So
this simple fact has far
If you watch the trailer, it's actually in there as well.
yeah, yeah, we got 2 songs in the trailer. So
it also requires planning and forethought that run in direct
2003 beta. Okay, so that question actually gives an interesting point, and I would like to bring this up because this is a thing we've discussed a lot. Yep, there's a plaza.
Instinct coddled us and kept
There's the track.
But
2003 beta. Yes, we are taking heavy inspiration from that with retail. Same with the 2002 beta. Those are 2 main eras we're doing. And yeah, the 2001 stuff. So we kind of pick and choose.
Superstition. Instinct is inextricably bound to unreasoning impulses, and today we clearly see its true.
And yeah, this plaza was done by Maldron, and Kylo did a lighting pass on this and added a bunch of new details. So it was kind of a group effort between them, but Kylo really elevated it.
He's
Brought it
thinking
to a
about
new
getting
level.
a free TV, I sense.
Instinct creates its own and bids
Yeah,
us to rise up against them.
Yeah, I think Shockwave actually did that sequence.
The
Yeah.
unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct slyly.
I'm just making sure I don't accidentally go past the point of no return, so I can't go back and explore.
Progress. Instinct.
I will say, obviously, I don't want to backseat game and point out too many things, but yeah, down there you can find something cool.
Okay, cool.
With the baddest of human urges, the urge to reproduce. We should thank our benefactors for giving us respite from this overpowering force. They have thrown a switch and exorcised our demons in a
Okay, so, this is an interesting question. What about the weapons from RTBR? Will retail have, only the weapons from the original, or have additions from the RTBR weapon roster? So, I can answer that. You might have saw at the end of Division 1, I won't spoil, but that'll essentially answer your question. So, so yeah, take it that way you will. Here's the Strider.
Okay. Good little use of a volumetric there. Very nice.
Yeah.
Oh, and there. Nice.
Yeah. Another thing we always try and take advantage of with retail is these kind of diverging paths, even if it's something really small. So.
Can I have those supply crates? Oh, okay. No, I can't. Reasonable. Understood. No worries, bro. It's cool. It's good.
Yeah.
If those supply crates
Bit
are
of,
yours, I'll leave them to you.
Bit of anti-citizen activity back there,
Always
as
stops.
they'd say.
First the building, then the whole block. They have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
Nice little gap in the wall.
Yeah, that was added by Kylo. So.
This is a interesting question that applies to everyone in the VC. So by Pablo, this is more of a general question. What version of the Half-Life 2 beta do y'all personally find the most interest in or take the most influence from in RTBR, RTB retail? Well, I'll say I like of course, the dark and gritty, more archaic
2001, yeah.
concept art version of that opposed to the closer pre-release version.
I personally am a really big fan of the 2002 era because it's kind of like an in-between of that stuff. And I like both of those eras, so...
I generally like the Gold Source era, where, like, they were still kind of working on the engine, and there's some, like, interesting things here and there.
I like that too, and retail's a really good opportunity to kind of make RTBR, but a bit more in that style, while also keeping like a lot of the dark and gritty, elements.
What about you, Krellick? Do you like Krellick?
To be honest, I kind of like bits of all the eras. It's hard to pick a favorite.
Yeah. Kind of the same opinion, honestly.
I think if I had to pick a favorite, I'd say that like I probably like the 2001, 2002 era the most. The eras the most. There is some really wacky stuff from the 99 and Hyper era that I also find super interesting, and I want us to do in some capacity in RTBR, and we have already done in some capacities in RTBR.
Oh yeah.
I like to mix and match, to be honest. I don't really believe in the approach of sticking to one era. I like from a variety of things, right? It means it's, a little bit less specific on one thing. But I think you end up with overall more. Okay.
Yeah, I'm honestly of the same opinion. On that laundry room back there, I actually made that. Just a slight little detail.
It always gets to me when I see people just throw furniture outside the window.
Yeah.
I told you they'd be coming for us next.
Just this once, I hope you're wrong.
Oh, almost got him.
I think we are currently dealing with a bug when it comes to throwing it out the window. But, that's fine. Obviously, that'll be fixed in Div 2. So.
There was something here that I noticed when I was working on the trailer. I don't know what it was, but like I noticed that the rendering outside the windows or something was going on one of the floors. Like when you go in a room.
Yeah,
it's all right. We can pick this apart later. We're not really doing a.
Oh yeah.
Stream here.
Can't take it anymore.
This is gonna be okay.
What are we going to do?
We are exclusively gassing up Dimitron and his team today. To an inordinate extent.
I don't think it was anything on their end, to be honest. That's.
Oh no, it could have. Yeah. Again, the thing is about retail, that people. Oh, I actually do want to point this out. This is a very thing I think we shouldn't skim by here. In the 1.1 update, there are actually volumetrics. Parallax corrected cube maps in places like these. Because map base supports them, and yeah, I think this is a perfect opportunity. Might have even seen one in the train station. So.
Nice. Nice.
And obviously the citizens in this apartment are going to be fully
Attention residents.
so
Miscount
look out for that.
in your block. Cooperation with your civil protection team permits full ration reward.
Looks like Pterosaur's here.
Yep.
Hey, you!
Oh shoot! Nick Geekus is also here.
Head for the roof.
Hey Nick.
There's no time to lose.
How you doing?
Attention residents.
I don't know who they're referring to. They might be referring to me, but I think I might be too loud on your stream still, so I'm gonna turn myself down a bit more.
Get in here, quick!
Alright, we're in the stream. Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. I was poking around, enjoying the background a little bit, the detail a little too much, it seems. God, I'm running out of my life here.
That is an interesting question. I guess this is also an RTBR question as well. But Polybird asked, "How come you can sprint here?"
We have suitless sprinting in RTBR, and I'm gonna guess that the retail inherited that.
Yeah, it's because actually, I don't know if this is deliberate, but the RTBR open source code currently has the suitless sprint in it, and it was kind of just activated by default, and it was a surprise when I loaded up again. It's like, wait, I can sprint without the suit now, but we decided to keep it because, you know.
Yeah, is that like 75? Is that like 75% suited sprint speed? So it's more like a fast dog. But yeah.
That'll appear in Div 3 of RTBR. So.
Oh. I'm sorry to glance over this. One of our devs who can't currently talk right now, he's in the Netherlands with some roomies. He just typed, for the 2001 concept, since I'm also a fan of Blade Runner, and the 1984, which draws a lot of inspiration for the original concept when it comes to what version of the beta they like. That was from RZDat.
Oh, one of the RTBR developers. Yeah.
Yeah, he's typing a meeting text right now on the Discord.
Volume is oversaturated. Okay.
You don't want to get in their way.
Oh, that was a while ago. That's why I told you to turn down your...
Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map.
Printing without a suit is great. Yes! Yes, it is.
I'm Alex Vance. My father worked with you back in
This
Black
retext
Mesa.
is very neat.
I'm sure you don't remember me, though.
Yep, all the retextures for the NPCs, sorry, Muslim Shockwave did a few, but, a lot of them were done by, Unknown Player. Our texture artist for a lot of NPC stuff. He's done a lot more in Div 2, but I won't spoil, and it'll be shown later on. So, yeah, look forward to that.
Dad started on Dr. Breen.
Just a slight reminder, we're only taking questions for Raising the Bar Retail. If it happens to also coincide with RTBR, sure. But Krellick did not work on this project. This was Dimitron, Muldron, and Tedesor.
Yeah, Dimitron, Tedesor, and Muldron collaborative effort between us and the rest of the retail team. So.
Funny, you showing up on this day in particular.
Oh, and yes, about the conscripts, yeah, you'll have to wait to see how we're gonna implement that. Sorry.
We've been helping people escape the city on foot.
Will all the voice actors be from RTBR, or will some remain retail?
So, in terms of that, we obviously have our own voice actors on the retail team. So what that means is we're sort of going to have a mix between our own voice actors and RTBR's. So the game should fully be custom voiced by the end of development. So, yeah. We won't have any of the retail lines.
I find it very funny that someone was brave enough to put Pipe Hell into this corner as well.
I think, if I recall correctly, that was Muldron who did it because he art passed this map. So.
I call this whole thing of when you just layer the pipes like crazy in a corner, Pipe Hell, and we do this a lot in RTBR. and we do this in Kleiner's lab, but we also do this in Ravenholm a lot. And I am a big fan of pipe hells, because I think it's a really nice, colorful way to detail an area.
Oh yeah, it fills up a lot of empty space too.
Yeah, it does, and it looks very interesting visually, and I call them pipe hell because it looks like a hell with pipes, and also because they're usually hell to make. But I'm all here for a pipe hell. That's good.
I swear to God, looking at this looks like something from like liminal space videos or like backroom videos. This could literally be a floor of its own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I definitely see what you mean with that whole like kind of familiar vibe. Also, yeah, there's a parallax.
Yeah, I was about to say, oh, that cube map's more intelligent than usual.
Yeah. Yeah, and the first release, it was kind of obvious that it was all misaligned and stuff. So for the second one, we were like, okay, we gotta put a parallax corrected cube map there. Just something we gotta take advantage of.
Where did she get to? Lamar, come out of there.
Muldron, he did it in his first train station maps before we combine our efforts, said Tedesor.
Lamar has got
Yep.
out of her crate again.
Yep.
If I did know better, I suspect Barney of trapping and my goodness, Gordon Freeman.
Well, you guys have the wasteland, someone is asking.
Here's a cute little thing for you. Did you guys know that we actually changed the textures on this to be the RTBR Terminal Plaza?
Trouble does tend to follow.
Yeah, I noticed that. We're probably gonna do something a bit different for that once we get our own versions of these maps. So we'll have a custom texture. But it will still like, you know, if you guys made any changes to the colors of things, it'll still carry over.
I've been meaning to redo it because I did this around when Division 1 came out, and so the pictures aren't super accurate anymore.
There you are.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah,
You really stirred up the hive.
So about the Wasteland thing, I don't want to spoil too much of that. I can't really reveal Division 4 stuff too much, but, you know, obviously we are sticking to the Half-Life 2 environments, so yeah, we're probably just gonna do the coast. If you do get a Wasteland, it'll be like a mini Wasteland kind of thing in sand traps, so.
We've made major strides since then. Major strides.
Doc says he's not taking the streets. You might as well get him out of his civvies.
What? Oh dear, you're right. I almost forgot. Barney, I'll give you the honor.
I've got to get back on my shift, but okay.
The good old
In the street you go.
Oh, damn it! Get it off me!
Lamar! There you are.
I thought you got rid of
So
that
interesting
mess.
seeing these assets, like, actually in these maps.
Yeah, the RTBR stuff it is. Like when I first joined back in 2024, I noticed that and I was like, that's really interesting to see like a mixture of these two.
They're much higher quality than base Half-Life 2 as well, so it's kind of like,
Right.
I don't know, working on RTBR, I'm just so used to our assets now at this point.
Yeah, same. Oh yeah, in 1.1 there's a computer over there, and a few other details in the shelves, so. Like Kleiner's mini fridge.
Oh, Kralik, you destroyed the mug. The Claytronics mug.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry, we still got the Claytronics plant pot.
Come on, Gordon. We don't have time to fool around. Get your
I don't-
suit on.
We
Maybe
do. We
you can answer
absolutely
this.
have time. We absolutely have time to fool around, Barney. And
do.
I absolutely must have time to fool around.
Someone asked, is the Alex introduction not finished? I don't know what they mean by that, but...
Oh, so about the Alex introduction, Div 2 should hopefully make it look a bit better. There were some issues with the animation last minute that we couldn't fix, so... It was unfortunately one of those things where it's like, okay, we're gonna have to fix this, when we have more time.
I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now let's see. The Mark V hazardous environment suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility.
Hey, crap designs feel like it.
Doc, we don't have time for this.
I agree. I really like the head crab designs,
Let's get that
and you did a
suit
great
juiced
job
up,
on those.
Good idea.
Yeah.
There's a
Yeah.
charger on the wall.
Will mod be as
Yeah.
good with running potato PC as Half-Life 2?
Okay, so in terms of that, we have gotten a few, optimization, tips and stuff for how we can make it a bit better. So we'll be taking, lower-end hardware into account later on, but for the most part, I'd say, given the higher quality assets, maybe try running it on a slightly, more modern PC. But, it's Source, so it's also really well optimized by just being Source, so. Oh, there's Captain Vance.
You coming?
Yeah. For clarification, that's not going to be what our Captain Vance looks like.
Come on.
Did you know about this as well?
Yeah, that we're definitely gonna have to do some adjustments to that because it has characters that we're doing entirely different takes of and
Yeah.
Bit of a hold up on this end. You'll never
wrong
get
teleporter.
into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is it?
Indeed it is. And it's our intention to send in
Division 3 gonna be a myth. So you need to clarify which Division 3 you're talking about. Ours is gonna be Ravenholm. And yeah. OSCW soldiers, okay. Getting ICW soldiers. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a given, you saw them in the demo, so, like the Division 3 demo for it, to be honest. Yeah.
What now?
Doctor, the plug.
Dear me, you're right.
Oh, is Eric's a thing?
It's right there.
Don't want to spoil too much later on, but I wouldn't say to get your hopes up on that one.
Go right ahead.
For the record, most of the environments you're gonna traverse will be the retail ones, but we're doing our own takes on them.
Okay.
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Oh, thank goodness. My relief is almost palpable.
Fantastic work, Izzy.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all. I can see that MIT.
Will it be dark and gritty? I mean, it kind of speaks for itself right now with what you're looking at, so.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Eli's.
And not a moment too soon.
Excellent. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Bonnie, if you'd be so kind.
Good luck out there, buddy.
Yes,
Seeing how far it's evolved, yes.
Project you, Gordon. Bon voyage.
Indeed.
Best of luck into your future.
Obviously Pterosaur was the original visionary for this. And yeah, we've evolved so much over the past year. Yeah, it did turn into a full-blown mod from just learning Hammer, and I think that's a very inspirational story.
What is the meaning of this? How did you get in here?
Just lost Gordon. What's going on?
Don't worry, Gordon.
We're losing him again.
It was Gordon Freeman.
Where is he?
Behind you. Shut it down. Shut it down.
You must get out of here.
Skeezix did a great noise there.
Yeah.
Ah!
Yeah.
That's great.
Mossman, she was voiced by Tabby Bloom, the Mossman voice actor on RTBR. Same with Eli. Mossman will be a bit different, but yeah, that's gonna probably be her model. So. And yeah, Console Flash did a very, very good job with that scene. They all did great.
Nice projected textures. Shuttles flying by. Nice. Hey Barney, what's up?
Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get out of City 17 as fast as you can. Go.
Oh yeah, you can zoom in on the Citadel and the like flying shuttles up there. Oh, I guess there's.
I did see them. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought there was a few more, but never mind.
Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa. Good luck out there, buddy. You're gonna need it.
Yeah. See the crowbar?
Alright. Good old crowbar. You know, between this and playing Half-Life 2 RTX, I haven't played normal Half-Life 2 in a long time.
Yeah. I feel the same way. I normally play,
It's very strange playing Half-Life 2 normally, like, ever again.
Yeah. I mean, you got two ways to play the retail maps now, RTX in this, so.
True. True.
I'm always for these.
Those stream chat, I'm just gonna get back open.
Oh, gotcha.
So you can just watch Gordon do some sick tricks with the crowbar whilst I sort this out. Okay. I'm on my way.
Oh yeah, and this is the first of my custom action tracks I combined for retail. Obviously you heard the rooftop one, which is slightly actiony. Yeah, that train there, the headlights, that was actually playtester feedback, and you know, I always appreciate them for giving us that suggestion because it worked out great.
Yeah. Both pistols sound very neat, and the SMG.
Yeah, that was done by Shockwave, and it mixes the two like retail sounds and the RTBR sounds together. So, and meant to be a best of both worlds.
Nice, very nice.
Well, what can we expect in Div 2? Okay, by that, I can only answer retail Div 2 questions, obviously. But Div 2 is water hazard, so yeah, you can expect more canals, basically, and the airboat, but we're doing some interesting things with our water hazard that no other mod has done, that I think you guys are going to enjoy, so. And then Div 3 is Black Mesa East and Ravenholm. Div 4 is the Coast, Div 5 is Nova Prospect, Div 6 is Street Wars, and Div 7 is the Citadel, so 7 divisions.
The HUD is small because I changed my window resolution whilst the game was open. So the HUD doesn't fix itself until a restart when you do that, and I'm not going to restart because it would just blow up the whole stream. So, we've had enough technical issues today blocking the stream from getting going, so...
Oh yeah, and this stinger right here was done by Shockwave in the 1.1 patch. And yeah, I did a pretty good job on it. I like it. Yeah, obviously that team is also going to have custom voice acting, so look out for them, Div 2.
Mm-hmm. Some custom sounds for the stun stick charging too, I see.
Yep.
Hang on a minute. Ah, alright. Okay. I see what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, there's a secret you missed up there on the staircase that I hope no one misses. Yeah, there's supplies, but also behind you. If I recall correctly, this was an area Tetasaur added, and yeah, originally you were able to go in there, but we kind of came to the conclusion that it would work better as like a little side area you could see. So
yeah, nice, very nice.
Make it have a bit more of a unique impact, so to speak. Because out of bounds areas, if you can detail them right, they're always really cool. You know, people want to explore them, and I get that, but you know, you gotta have out of bounds areas just for the sake of, you know, guiding the player. So. The alternate routes? Yes, they were great. It's a very neat concept that Tetasaur and Maldron started with this mod. We expanded on them over the year.
Oh, there we go. See, I'm having to fight my my senses a little bit.
Maldron did. Okay. Yeah, fight your senses. That is a very common theme throughout this mod.
Abby had this a little bit. But she was better. She was quite good at just detecting the ways to go. So.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, this mod heavily encourages exploration, and that's kind of the point. Because Half-Life 2 doesn't really have much of that. It's, you know, sometimes arguably like too straightforward with a lot of stuff. So.
Valve's nightmare playtesters.
Yes, that's one thing that contributed to it. There's a lot of, obviously, you know, us as retail developers, we have to know a lot about Half-Life 2's development history and its maps. And, you know, there's quite a bit of stuff there. I'm not going to get into all of it because I'd just be rambling forever, but you can look into it.
Can you still get up there and to get a secret? You used to be able to do that.
Get up here?
I remember when this was on the RTBR add-on section, you used to be able to do something like, what?
That area right there, I think we changed it, so I think, but there is still a way you can get the Magnum. I think you missed it a bit, but you're not too far forward.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah. If you don't go beyond this area too much, you'll find it. So.
Okay. That was a good fall. Well done.
Alright, suppose the areas you were in before you went into the train area.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah. You'll find something if you explore enough. That might be interesting.
Is it here? No, I think there's flipping there. There's not there.
Well, I mean, you were close, but...
I was close. Huh? You're playing with me now.
Well,
Alright, hang on.
yeah.
I see it.
Yeah. Very hidden.
Clever.
Yeah.
Very clever.
I was the one who kind of planned out how we would like hide this thing and figure out how to make it like super secret, because we want to make this like something the player really has to go out of their way to find. So.
Attention protection needs. Status invasion in progress in this community. Response. Isolate. Inquire.
Interesting.
Oh, who dipped? Oh, Zarzi. Okay.
Status invasion in progress in this community. Response. Isolate. Inquire.
Well, now this is well hidden. Very nice.
There you go.
Very
now you
nice.
got some extra firepower.
Very good. Very good. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it in guns a lot. Whee! Okay. Now we can progress.
Attention protection needs. Status invasion in progress in this community. Response. Isolate.
I like the sound of this track here a lot.
Oh yeah, I made that for the 1.1 update. The 1.1 update comes with some new music for those who are unaware. Each division have a secret weapon. We'd like to do that, although I can't really say much for future divisions right now. So you have to wait and see.
Unidentified person of interest. First source to establish local protection team immediately.
Alright, I need a valve clearly.
Attention protection team.
There's the holy valve.
Status invasion in progress.
That's Gabe Newell's personal valve. She uses
Yeah, I added
to wheel out the secret Half-Life 3 copy to his computer every morning. Play it for an hour or two before he gets up out of bed.
This is an area I added that was very like it was very what's the word I'm looking for? Sorry. It was very much meant to be kind of one of those areas where it's like, oh, you wouldn't expect this, but it's here. And I think it ended up working out. And originally, that area was entirely optional, but I was like, wait a second. This map doesn't have very many puzzles. So, or at least like, you know, complex puzzles like that kind of like encourage players to like use their brain. So I was like, this is a perfect opportunity to do a puzzle here. And yeah, that's how the pipe puzzle was created. I also did some of this area in here. Again, playing into the whole alternative route thing.
Very nice, very nice. Sentient barrel coming towards me.
Some of you might recognize this track from the trailer, but this is one of the tracks I made. So really like raising the bar. Redux. If you have good development of the mod. Yeah, we didn't develop Redux. That's
oh hey,
Kralik and the team's mod.
Thanks for the donation, Orange Ball. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is Raising the Bar Retail, which was developed by a fan-made Raising the Bar Retail team as a fan-made spin-off of RTBR. But I really appreciate your donation. Just a reminder, just a little plug to everyone that we do have donations turned on the stream. Our channel is monetized. We don't pocket any of the money. We donate it all to charity. We've donated to cancer and suicide prevention, and what was our third one? Game Boy, do you remember what our third one was? Was it cancer again? Maybe a different kind of cancer? Okay, Game Boy's not here. Well, the point is we donate to charity, so thank you very much for your donation. It will be a part of our next charity donation, so thank you very much. If anyone else feels like donating, it goes to a good cause. We donate, we do good things with it, we don't just pocket it. We still do this out of passion, so thank you very much, Orange Ball.
Yeah. No, it's very appreciated. Very nice of Redux to donate. One of those areas back there with the glass window, I keep forgetting that's not the original game sometimes. At the same pace as Redux will be developed at the same pace. Okay. This is an interesting question. I can't really say much about that, honestly. When it comes out, it comes out. Each division will take a different amount of time, so, yeah.
I think by and large, retail will probably be quicker per division than RTBR was per division. That seems
right.
Right to me.
We will also take into account RTBR like future content and stuff. So, or whatever we currently know that they're doing.
Yeah.
So
yeah, the retail team, particularly Dimitron, have some privileged access to future RTBR plans to help them figure this stuff out, so that we don't suddenly do something weird on them that makes a future development decision difficult. So.
Yeah.
Like I said, we're making an effort to support and endorse retail's efforts. We think it's super cool that there's a fan-made spin-off of RTBR at all. Like, it's definitely like, I'm playing this and it feels like of a really cool scale. Like, it feels like its own thing, its own spin-off. It's very nice, and I really appreciate it. If anyone else ever wants to make their own, this is the template I think you should look at. You should look at how these guys are doing it, how they're kind of taking the material and working with it. And, I would be happy to work with other very excited and interested people in the future who have done some cool stuff. But yeah, super cool to see retail setting the standard here.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, people are free to do whatever they want with the, the add-ons page and stuff, and maybe it'll evolve into something like retail. So, because, that's how this originally started out. Oh yeah, the music there, sorry, this is after it stopped playing, but, it actually uses some samples from, the song Born in RTBR. And that's a thing we do commonly, is use the same samples to kind of
guess those sirens are
give
for
it
you,
the feeling that
Good thing you
RTBR
found
has.
us. So. You're not the first to come through here by
This is the Freeman. The Combine's reckoning has come.
Look, we're just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's right around the corner. They'll get you started on the right foot. Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going.
And yet again, this is another scene that'll feature custom voice acting with Bobby and Scott.
Really can't afford
so.
to
this will be given a new feel to it in Division 2. Yeah. I love the model too. Like, in fact, one thing I'm actually gonna try and make us do, and like this is another R2BR kind of thing, is like, in terms of the voice acting, I would like us to kind of lean into stuff like, you know, Flash's Vortigaunt voice and whatnot.
Yeah, it's a lot croakier.
Voice actor in a console.
It's a lot croakier. It's a lot kind of going on.
Yeah.
Which is
our voice actor
kind of based a little bit more off of like older takes on the Vortigaunt voice lines, right? So.
Right. Yeah, our voice actor for the Vortigaunts is a bit more closer to retail Half-Life 2's, which is fine because, you know, that's kind of the theme we're going with, but, you know, there might be some Vortigaunts that sound a bit more like the RTBR ones. So.
Yeah, fair enough. No problem. Oh, neat. A retexture of
Yeah.
our barnacle as well. Nice.
Yeah, I think that was done by Unknown Player too, so.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah, very good texture artists, and we are still looking for texture artists, actually. Specifically ones with, like, experience in creating, you know, world materials and stuff that level designers and alike can use.
That's a custom
So. This was made by Farafon. He also works on RTBR now. And, yeah.
A new puzzle.
Oh, makeshift ramp. Oh no, there's. Well, up ahead, there's something, but not up there.
Hello.
Yeah, and this area was.
Hello,
yeah, rest in peace. I do want to say this, and we discussed in the article, but we did revamp this area a bit. You know, kind of change up some of the visuals, placement of things and whatnot. This area also got a complete overhaul. Art passed a lot more.
Oh!
So.
Rip. Okay, that's fine.
Rest in peace.
I see, there is something I'm supposed to do here very quickly, I see. Alright, let me look around the room a bit more real quick. No!
One of our playtesters,
I just screwed
Tornado
that up.
Gamma says hi.
That's fine. That
So-
was a me problem. That was a skill issue right there. That's...
Yeah.
No! Oh, I did it again. Incredible. Here we go. No. These are the sorts of things I'm not good at doing on the stream.
Yeah, physics-based puzzles.
Have it. Alright, there we go. Okay.
And for the record, I might as well state this, since some people, you know, might be wondering what we're gonna do with this map, in the future. Or just Division 1 maps in general. We're gonna be going back and, like, overhauling and, like, finding interesting things we can do, to improve certain areas. And, you know, feedback can always be put in the Discord server. Make sure to be specific, and, yeah, it's very helpful, to give us, like,
I really like the way you guys have zened some stuff up. Very nice.
Yes.
Okay, So now I'm here. Oh, I can go up there. Okay, cool.
5% power level is 100.
I don't know if you recognize the death pose of one of those rebels over.
Oh,
yeah.
You know, I had it around here somewhere, but I had the antlion Bertha that we revealed in our antlion update very recently. I had a joke animation of the antlion Bertha doing the death pose. So maybe that'll sneak a strange visual praise them now. Am I just stupid? I feel like I'm supposed to shoot this thing.
I don't think that thing breaks when you shoot it. Not even in retail.
Oh, okay.
Or retail Half-Life 2, I mean.
I don't know why I thought I was supposed to shoot the APC there. That's interesting. Maybe I played a Half-Life 2 once where you could do that.
There's Metro Cops that come running out during that, although I'm not sure why they took so long. So.
Oh, no worries, no worries.
Over here!
Hey, what's up?
Keep going, friend. That station was raided, but there's others up ahead.
Yeah, whatever you say.
I'm gonna stay here in case any others come through. Gotta keep the railway alive.
Agreed. Oh, hello. Nice. Oh, there's a baby hoof spore back there. There's a little small one. It's very cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, good use of the Xenian stuff. Very liberal use of all the different Xenians we have.
I did some of it, but also the other macros. I generally like to do Zen infestation quite a bit, especially in the canals.
Yeah. Oh. Let's not do that. Let's not have a repeat of back then when Kralik was stupid when a thrown explosive happened.
Have different hiding spots, because in default Half-Life 2, you know, some people are like, oh, I don't like this hiding spot and stuff, so we're like, okay, this might be a good opportunity for us.
That guy went all the way over there. He went flying.
Yeah. yeah. That's our,
Very
that's
nice.
our flying Metro Cop.
I slightly reduced the mass value of Metro Cops with RTBR because I wanted them to move a little bit more when you shot them. I thought it was a little bit more dynamic, and then there's times like that, but I like it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I also notice you can shoot these guys while they're moving down on the wall, because in base Half-Life 2 you can't. So.
Is that a place I can explore up there?
No, this isn't explorable.
Okay, because I see green open door, and I'm like, found a revolver in an interesting place like this.
Yeah, obviously, you know, lighting overhauls could happen. So.
Oh no, I don't think it's a lighting problem. I'm spending a lot of time thinking about things. Like,
got you.
I'd like to explore here or explore there or whatever.
Yeah. Oh no, that's good. That helped us a lot knowing that.
Yeah, I haven't really any of the new areas you've done. I haven't really felt confused about what I'm supposed to do for more than like the stuff around the area. I feel like the telegraphing is generally very good. So,
I'm very glad we mastered that though, because I have seen, you know, mods before and just like in general edits that even I have made to Half-Life 2 maps in the past, because like I've done stuff similar to retail in the past. I haven't released it. I did like a precipitation like thing that I might release someday, but I noticed like alternate routes are like very tricky to do telegraph wise because people are so used to the original route, so very tough thing to do. Oh yeah, that revolver sound that was originally done by me, but also Shockwave went in there and did some stuff with it, gave it a big upgrade.
Woo! Jump scared by explosives. Oh boy. Alright, that's alright then. Down here. Loading.
Can I ask I have a question, can I ask? Yes, go ahead. That is, one of the things we're doing here.
Thank God for Half-Life 2 loading, because I've actually managed to finish all my spaghetti whilst we've been streaming here by eating during loading screen.
Yeah. Oh no, that's not a Half-Life 2 fault. That's, I think it has to do with, like, submods and source. We're working on figuring that out. But, yeah.
VPKs would make it faster, but we haven't VPK'd yet because we're still actively under development. And VPK is awkward, right? So, us VPKing our assets would make it faster. I guess you guys VPKing yours would make it faster, but not as much faster as us VPKing ours. And to be honest, I don't tend to concern myself too much with loading times, because, like...
Yeah, same.
Most loading times are, like, fine enough, and, like, optimization and that kind of thing are generally more important problems, so...
Yeah. Doesn't hurt the level itself, it's more so just, like, you know, a small thing that can get a bit tedious.
I've always struggled with this puzzle, by the way.
Well, you can, skip it.
This isn't a retail problem. This is yeah. I have always struggled with this. This is a place where the physics, jumps, and interactions and everything are really like odd in Half-Life 2, and so it's very hard for this puzzle to actually work the way I think Valve intended it to. They don't really do this in a lot of other places in the end. I think because people find this bit awkward.
Oh yeah, no, for sure.
Oh, hello. Nice close-up of his ugly mug on the way past.
Forgive me, Lord. I always jump over the cinder block puzzle. Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah, I think I might do that from now on. I try to pay my respects and do the puzzle and try not to let it be me, but you know what? I've done it enough times over the years in enough context, but like I feel like I'm done. You know, I think I've done my bit.
Right.
I like this. Very inspired by that little bridge we have in Division 2, I suspect.
Yep. It's well, it was done by Moldron, but in my test map actually for retail, I did the exact same idea. So we ended up just combining mine and Moldron's together. So it kind of worked out for the best. We got more detail and stuff.
Nice. There we go.
Oh yeah, and over there's kind of a unique suit charger thing. I've never seen another mod do it that way, where there's a suit charger on the debris.
Oh yeah, nice.
Yeah, for the generator. We had to add the generator for it to make sense, because I think originally there wasn't one there, although I could be wrong, maybe it was one. Yeah, this is another track I did. I did a lot of the tracks in Div 1. Shockwave did the stingers, and another one of the tracks. I'll let you know when you get to it. But for Div 2 though, we'll have a more diverse crew of musicians. It'll be me and Shockwave, and you know, maybe a few other developers if they ever want to experiment with games. Which I'm always encouraging of people to, you know, get into music and see if it's their thing.
Nice little secret here with a bull squid.
Yeah.
Oh! It's the G-Man!
The man. Yeah, you can actually go in there once he's gone. So, yeah.
Yeah, get out of here. Oh, is there something else over here? There's an explosive barrel.
I think this is mostly the same as retail, but more detailed than like the explosive barrel wasn't there originally, I think. So, although then again, I could be so wrong because this is like retail Half-Life 2 to me at this point. Like you were saying with like RTX and stuff.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
And RTX doesn't make like massive changes to any puzzles or gameplay or anything.
Yeah.
But like seeing everything in RTX naturally just kind of distracts your eyeballs
right
at a certain point. And the other thing is that there are things like that used to be brushwork which have been turned into models, right? And then those models have been remastered as like their own assets to like super high fidelity. And so there are areas that actually end up looking way more detailed besides just in that way. That ends up kind of like making me second guess in Half-Life 2 when I'm like, oh, I see.
We've done that as well with some models. Not a lot of them are like retail specific, you know, custom. A lot of them are RTBR ones that we integrate. You know, obviously, you know, we're always looking for modelers. If anyone is interested in taking a crack at helping us model, yeah, you can feel free to apply. Which is linked on our latest article.
Tomatoes knocking about, I see.
Yep. Yeah, in fact, one of the things that was partly inspired by like a thing we discussed where it's like, oh, there's all these like charred corpses here, so that could be a sign of like cremator activity. Because in the original game, it's like, why, you know, why are there all these charred corpses if there's not anything that like burned them?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'm just double checking the chat here because I think at some point Eleanor might have dropped by. She did, and I didn't say anything. Oh, I am so sorry.
Oh no.
My fiance dropped by about an hour ago, and I forgot to say something. If you're still watching, hello. Thank you for dropping by. Love you very much. Very sorry that I didn't notice until just now. I was like, oh crap, it's 5 to 12, which means if she was gonna drop by, she probably has. That's fine. I've noticed now. Oh, okay, can't go that way. Interesting. Oh. Now I see. And if you're not still here, then I will tell you tomorrow when we meet up for burgers and chips. That I did see it. Or I went out with it. Kick ass. Oh, that's lovely.
Yeah.
What a lovely little detail there.
Manhack Matt probably didn't realize someone would be coming through here. So.
Up the railroad, covering our tracks.
Yeah.
Looks like you're gonna be the last one through. Be glad you're not the guy they're looking for. Poor bastard doesn't stand a chance. Sounds like they're calling in every CP unit in City 17.
We might be onto something, Matt.
Now they're flooding the areas up with manhacks. Better get going before they sweep through here.
Oh no, about the Manhack Matt toilet. Originally it was in the same room as him, but we had to change that because like, oh, that was too bad. So.
Oh nice, the manhacks look different as well.
That was a close call. Thanks for your help.
Yeah, they have the blue color scheme from retail. which, you know, we did a similar thing with the Combine and the Metro Cops. Generally, whereas RTBR is going with the more orange color scheme, for stuff, we're doing the more blue color scheme. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
we're doing a similar thing with the Resistance, and this will be updated with the RTBR Lambda catches. I guess RTBR catches, it's not Lambda. We're gonna change those to be yellow, so they won't be green anymore. So fit the retail Resistance color scheme.
All according to plan. That was intended. I did that exactly as I intended to.
Yes.
Is Matt dead? Yes, he is.
I think his corpse gets put in a really weird spot. I can't remember where exactly, but hopefully he didn't fall through the floor. Eh, it's whatever.
Oh well. Rest in peace, Manhack Matt.
Rest in peace. Oh, another thing we did back there, I don't know if you noticed, but we actually changed the soundscape outside, like in the outside area there, to be a bit more quiet, because we want to adjust the soundscapes, whether it's like volume changes, whether it's like, you know, adding new sounds in there. Like, it's such a small change that can make a huge world of difference. So
Nice, nice. Oh, our first zombie. Also
Yep.
a retexture.
yeah, that was also done by unknown player. So
Oh, I'd like to get in. There are some things in there I would like.
30%.
Very generous with the supplies there.
Yep.
Usually means you're about to not be generous. Where is this? No, maybe I just go in there. Okay. It looks like I'm just gonna go in that direction anyway. Or maybe not.
originally, you actually could go into the area, but again, like the other area, we kind of decided maybe it's better as like a little out of bounds area you can glance at. So
Yeah. My interest was piqued by the supply crates.
yes. And normally those areas are not, you know, necessarily sacrificed. They're kind of done so we can balance out the map a bit better. Maybe we can add more, that'll work better. So.
At a certain point, if there's too many side areas, I guess, and there's a chance you might
Right. We also want to change the mandatory progression of stuff as opposed to, like, just making this side areas because, you know, that's a bit more interesting and unexpected, I think, than like, oh, there's an optional side area here. Oh, and there was a little side area back there, but you'll actually be able to see it from another angle, so it doesn't matter. I'd say just wait, actually.
Hello. All the way up there. Oh.
Jump scare. Yeah, very reminiscent of the Vortigaunt jump scare from episode 2.
don't mind if I do.
Yes.
Yeah, but essentially sounds very.
Oh yeah, there's a shotgunner, Metrocop. I think he just killed him, but yeah, they're making a bit of an earlier appearance in retail, so. But you probably will face off against them in our Street Wars, so. Oh yeah, and yeah, that's that area I was talking about earlier. Yeah, you can also see it from the explosive barrel room.
So. Oh, I see.
Which you can get a look at early. So.
There we go. Oh, you can't go back. Oh, can you?
Yep.
Yes, you can. Can you go back? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I'm going all
yeah,
the way
you
back
can, although.
Yeah. I'm getting the shotgun.
I think there's a flag though that like prevent weapon drop. So, although maybe I'm wrong and you can get the shotgun early.
Let's see if this massive diversion was worth it or not. If it wasn't, I'm just gonna go through the gate and go back.
If that's the case, it's unintentional, but you know, hey, it's another secret weapon. So.
Ah, unfortunate. No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna save us some time and no flip back here. So that we don't have to run all the way around. Fine, that was my own cheeky diversion anyway.
I will say this though, and I'm comfortable talking about it because, you know, it's kind of known feedback now. In the RTBR Discord, you actually can acquire the OICW earlier through a very weird method of prop climbing. So, yeah, again, I wouldn't encourage it because, you know, it's not the full thing, and, like, we'll get a proper OICW later. Oh yeah, and this is, yeah, the reprise track.
Mind if I do?
Actually did a lot of these tracks before I did the Burton equation tracks that you might have heard. So this kind of was a good practice thing, that win the Burton equation.
Yeah, I think it's great. There's a pistol. I think the pistol's slightly retextured too. I think the
yes,
just a little bit greener, right?
Yeah, what Unknown Player did is he basically changed the colors to better match the retail color scheme a bit more, as usual. It's a very slight change, but those who notice it will notice it, and it'll be a very appreciated detail. So.
I just noticed it now with the light. I was like, oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, this area over here was made by Any Mini. He did a great job with the combat here, and I did some art passing for it in the 1.1 update. So, like, I added all the Combine stuff.
Very cool.
Any Mini is one of our gameplay mappers, and he's really good with the custom gameplay stuff.
Another cheeky hint, I see. How RTBR D2 facility O2 of you?
As we do.
Nice. Oh, this is a very teeny tiny ladder.
Yeah.
That's an eeny meeny ladder, you might say.
Oh yeah, because Mini added it, I think.
And also he's it's eeny meeny. Yeah, it's an eeny meeny.
Yeah.
Ladder.
I don't know if he's watching. I know Shockwave is watching this stream, but and he actually did our pass on this room up ahead here. The textures.
Oh.
But yeah.
Good try.
A very eeny mini ladder.
Oh no!
Oh, run!
Oh!
Quick!
Oh!
Quick! Oh no!
I was doing so well as well. Like I was doing so well picking them off. Alright, it's fine.
Oh, you might want to not do that because it won't break your fall. Also, yeah, it takes quite a while for these to explode.
Well, okay. I was gonna try and land on that barrel, but that's fine.
Yeah, he throws a grenade, which is sort of like a failsafe if the player were to, like, somehow get around these explosive barrels. Now, Shockwave just put L in chat.
Yeah, alright. That's it, I'm never streaming again. I'm clearly too stupid to play this mod. Hello. Bit of cremator business up here.
For the record, though, I was also kind of bad with this area, so don't feel too bad about it.
Yeah. My gamer license will be revoked, probably.
Yeah, well, mine is already, because I spend more time developing games these days than playing them, honestly.
Ah! Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, you can see that over there.
I want to get in there.
Which actually uses full textures.
I'm gonna have to...
Height. Yeah, the round, great texture from Portal.
Oh yeah, no, that's very good use. Yeah.
Very, very clever use of that. I think Shockwave did. Yeah, he did a very stellar job on this room.
Oh no! Oh, this is the part where I get to embarrass myself in a new and unusual way. No. All this for one suit battery, eh?
Yeah.
Well, one suit battery better than 0 suit batteries.
We're gonna add another one just for Kralik.
Very nice. Just so when I embarrass myself in this way. Also, I'm going to lose it by falling off. Okay, no, I'm not. Okay, whatever.
No, that's not enough to...
Just about.
Liking the gunplay in this, I will give it a try. The weapon sounds are really punchy. Yes, they are really good again. Shockwave also did that. So... I assisted with a bit of the sound design, but for the most part I did the music and the spawn. Shockwave handled a lot of stuff.
I need to get to that vent. That valve even. That valve software.
Valve software.
How do I get to that valve? Oh, it's locked in fact.
What? Oh, I didn't know it did that. That's very interesting.
Actually, it does that in case you're not there because you can't.
Right. Valve got a little bit clever with that.
Yes, they did.
Normally they tend to have some oversights, but that was a unique case. That was another thing we had to do too, is like fix a lot of Valve oversights and like poor geometry and whatnot, because Valve obviously did a great job with these maps. I mean, they're really iconic, but like they're pretty outdated in some areas, and they could use a lot of polycune up. So we had to go in there and fix a lot of Valve's dirty work. And I'm sure RTVR has to do the same sometimes with like Valve assets and stuff.
I mean, that's part of why we're remaking certain assets, because some assets
Yeah.
are just so unbelievably
Yeah,
rough
so
and
outdated.
naff, but it's like, no,
Yeah.
we need to do something with this one.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, let me go! Let me get out of here! Come on, there we go.
Hey.
Hooray! Craddock survives yet another heinous encounter with platforming.
Alright. Next level.
Alright.
You always prefer the 30 bullets SMG. You can see why increase the ammo. Yeah, I really liked the, SMG from the beta too. I think in conjunction with the OICW, it especially works really well. So, as much as I like the Half-Life 2 SMG and the AR2 and stuff, I do have a soft spot for the beta ones. Send growth on the ceiling. If you jump, it'll actually we accounted for jumping.
Nice. These visuals are really, really nice in general. I really like them.
This is an area from the beta that I originally added in to kind of expand on this a bit, which in retail was such a small area. It was just those little like tight sewer areas, but I was like, no, we gotta, this is another area we gotta have an opportunity with. So I, did the general gameplay, I added, Geo and stuff. And then, over time, this whole area became a collaborative effort for the team. Almost as if it was an entirely new level. We wanted to be very special. Yeah, I mean, Tedesor and Any Mini did some adjustments. I did some of the general technical stuff and layout and groundwork. Shockwave. I think he did some gameplay stuff, but he did a lot of the art pass. He was the main art passer for this. Yeah, this kind of stuff Shockwave did. So.
Well, I'm happy to see we've got an AK as well.
Yep. And if you look through that little gate there, you'll see first instance of a live bull squid.
Oh yeah.
So the dead one. So yeah.
Nice foreshadowing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I won't say much about combat encounters and how we plan to include like the bull squids and hound eyes and stuff, but you know, you can keep a lookout for it in Division 2. And I'm assuming RTBR's Division 3 with all the new stuff they're adding with those creatures, we'll definitely consider porting those over. So, like once Div 3 is out.
I am missing something, I guess. I'm gonna go back this way. No? So this is the secret area. Path of progression. So
This isn't... Oh no, this is a mandatory area you go through. I don't know if you noticed, but the normal route is blocked off, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, that's the thing we do when we add these areas. We kind of try and make it obvious by like blocking off the original areas with like, metal or debris and stuff to kind of signify like, hey, normally you could go here, but this time there's an object in the way or something that you can't move.
I see it now.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't see this before. Okay, cool. Nice.
Yeah.
There we go. Hello, buddy. Hello. Nope.
Oh, if you go down there without the grenade, something cool will actually happen. You got eaten by the barnacle?
Oh.
Yeah.
Well.
It's funny. It's actually unintentional, but based on the way the Metrocop AI works, they run back. So like, we decided to keep it there. Like, it's really goofy, but it was just such a good opportunity for a bit of comedy. And yeah, with the barnacle there, I don't know if you noticed, but there's objects underneath it, so it looks as if they were trying to feed the barnacle stuff, so it would go up so they could sneak around it.
I see. Awesome dead day 1 batteries. Nice.
Yep. Yeah, day 1 batteries are pretty common. We haven't came up with an explanation yet why they're so common, but I'm sure we'll find one eventually.
Death to barnacles. Leave none alive.
Yep.
Okay. Now we're in the path of progression again. Nice. Nice. Okay. Not in there. Drop down here. Yeah. Whoa! Wow!
No.
Whoa.
Yeah, some of you might recognize this from the trailer, but yeah, if you look from this angle, there's hound eyes up there that run.
Oh, I see.
Oh, maybe you missed.
I vaguely thought for a moment that this had flattened them.
Yeah. Yeah, no.
Hey, you're Freeman, aren't you? We got word you were
I
coming.
sure am.
You got here at a bad time.
Black Mesa East to Station 6. Do you read? Dr. Freeman is on his way downriver. Lend him the airboat and give him all the help you can. Repeat, Gordon Freeman has returned. It is critical he reaches Black Mesa East.
The use of the episode 1 core sounds as ambience. That's why we And yeah, this is another track in the back there. Oh, I forgot to point out, the track in the new area was made by Shockwave. It's called Outside World. So, sorry. Oh, that's the citizen model in my profile, I think. Damn. I got head crabbed.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a remake of that citizen model in 3 now.
Oh, yeah?
That'll probably help you guys more than it helps us. Because for us, it would just be flavor if we were really worth using it. But there will be varieties of citizens in Half-Life 2, which, like, you guys might have to, like, modify. Might have to, because the RPR equivalent doesn't exist in that go away now.
Oh, yeah. We had backup plans if you guys didn't end up doing it. In general, we have a lot of stuff like that, but, you know, it's nice when RTBR ends up doing our work for us in that sense, so.
I sense you're not actually just supposed to run through the electrical cable. Could be wrong. I know you are, okay.
It does swing around, but.
Some good those head crabs did.
Oh, that source says Kralik, you're so quiet.
There we go, I've turned up my volume knob a bit more. I think I accidentally dogged it earlier. Oh, hello.
Oh, something, this is another Division 2 thing I hope people keep an eye out for.
It's gonna be tough dodging civil protection.
Yeah, and there's a retail-inspired airboat that was ported back.
Yeah.
It's on the RTBR add-ons page.
Yeah.
We were allowed to borrow it for retail. But yeah, another Div 2 thing that I hope people realize is we're starting to establish the water hazard like art style a bit more. So some of the details from like the maps we're working on right now for water hazard, once we release Div 2, Div 1 obviously, this area will probably have a lot of new stuff. So look out for that when Div 2's around.
I love punting these down guys with the airboat.
Oh yeah. I feel kind of bad about it, but at the same time, like,
Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yes.
Some guys are very cute until they shock you.
Yeah. Everyone's like, oh, I love hound eyes, and then one goes off and your eardrums explode.
Yeah.
Your eardrums explode, and you have now received the cranial equivalent of a drill inserted straight into your eardrum, and it's like, oh yes, yeah.
Oh, this is one thing for the developers of retail that someone put in chat. Great 1.1. I'm looking forward to Div 2 and the rest of the mod. Thank you. I'm gonna pass that on to the rest of the dev team. We appreciate those kinds of comments and stuff. I'm glad that you enjoy it.
And there we go.
Yep.
Raising the
There's
bar.
Div
retail.
1.1. Yeah.
Nice.
Element leads level design. Yeah. And obviously, all these people are extremely talented. Can't give enough credit to them. Like, they're great people.
Yeah, this is great. This is a phenomenal play. It's so nice to like play a really developed and refined thing of like RTBR that like I just don't know anything about. Because you know I've worked on everything RTBR related, right? Of course. So you know, there's nothing that there's very little that RTBR can do that surprised me. It's usually if another developer like RZ, when he does a lot of work refining things like Division 1 and stuff, like that kind of thing can sometimes surprise me, but by and large, I don't really get surprised by anything RTBR related, and so it was nice to actually play this and have that kind of experience as like sort of a new player in part. And, you know, it was great. It was a very great, well-refined thing. I think your team's done an amazing job here.
Yeah. And yeah, obviously, like, you know, the team, they're great. And anyone, for the record, I don't want to do like a self-promo thing, but anyone is allowed to apply and, you know, have a fair chance of working on retail. And I think it is, you know, genuinely there's a little. I think it is genuinely a nice environment we've tried to build here. So
yeah, I think
for fans and developers.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys should check out the description of the stream below. We have a link to the Raising the Bar Retail mod page where you can check out their latest article and see the roles they're recruiting for, as well as a little bit more of a blow-by-blow breakdown of what the mod has been doing.
Articles. You can download it. There's images of the levels and assets and stuff. There's a lot of stuff on our ModDB page.
Absolutely.
So I'd highly recommend you check it out.
Yeah, and well, there you go. So thank you, Dimitron, and thank you for Raising Bar Retail team for making this awesome thing. We shall watch your career with great interest, and would be delighted to play Division 2 when it's out and so on. And and thank you for being here today, Dimitron.
Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, this all wouldn't exist without Tedesor and Moldron and the original, add-ons. So I'm glad that this has turned into a full-on thing with an entire team and whatnot. It's great. Genuinely love it. But yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, well, fair enough, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Thank you, everyone who sat on the stream in the voice chat today and talked about things. I don't know who's actually still here or not, but anyone who is still here, thank you for your patience. And yeah, Dimitron, Raising Bar Retail team, Tedesor, Moldron, keep doing it. Great stuff here, guys.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you in the next stream, and have a great evening. Great weekend.
Yeah. All right.
Bye-bye.
See you later, guys.